Hi, beautiful people. I wanted to share with you a few thoughts on moving through pain. Because we all experience pain. Some of us experience an extra dose of pain. And when you're in the midst of a lot of pain, whether it's physical pain that seems to stand in your way, whether it's emotional pain that gets triggered more often than we'd like, mental pain where our mind says things that aren't very nice. Whatever kind of pain you find yourself in the middle of, there's only one thing to remember. It's that Kelly Clarkson song, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." Now, that is a deep, deep, deep spiritual insight, because when you're in the middle of pain, it's really easy to forget that. When you're in the middle of pain, often pain triggers all these questions in my mind, in our minds. As soon as I feel pain, I'm triggered into thinking, when's it going to be gone? What do I have to do to get out of pain? What if I can't get out of pain? What if this never changes? How do I, how am I going to take care of all my responsibilities while I'm in pain? I'm in pain. You're triggered into all these thoughts when the pain itself is actually something that you are strong enough to deal with. Sometimes we feel such pain that we say, oh, it's unbearable. But the fact is, it's bearable because you're bearing it. You're experiencing the pain and you're still alive. It didn't kill you. What's unbearable is the relentless thoughts, the questions that don't really have good answers. When is this going to be over? What do I have to do to make it be over? So when you're in pain, the one thing to remember, is that this is making me stronger. 100%. This is making me wiser. This is making me more empathetic. This is making me more sensitive. This is slowing me down. And you say, thank you for all those things. You're making me my best me, pain. Thank you. Thank you. And so really our only job is to change that initial response from, as soon as I feel pain, I go into worry, or I go into freak out, or I go into poor me, or I go into, let me push it aside, whatever that response is. Or if we can change our response to, as soon as I feel pain, I know that I'm getting better. And so I say thank you. See, all pain passes, all pain ends at some point. You don't have to know when it's going to end, when it's going to pass. But all those questions, all that, oh, what am I going to do? That prolongs the pain. If you can just feel it, and you, often pain is so intense that you have to feel it, but let it trigger the response of, I know this will pass one day, maybe today, maybe not until I'm on my deathbed. Maybe I'll have this pain for the rest of my life until my deathbed. But it will pass at some point. Maybe it's even death. But it's making me better. The lessons, the benefits, the gifts that I get are worth it, are far more benefit than the pain itself is a deficit. What really brings you down, what's really a deficit, is this. So if you can change this, the pain is not just bearable, because you're bearing it. You're getting through every day bearing it. But it's a gift. It's a friend. It's something I'm grateful for. And that's my choice. That's your choice. That's a choice that you have the power to make. You can make that choice if you want to. No one's telling you you have to. But if you are in pain and you have come to the realization that the real suffering comes in when your mind takes that pain and just expounds upon it. When you've realized that that's the real suffering, then maybe you're ready to make a choice that, okay, I know pain is part of the human experience. No one is without it. But my response to pain, every time I experience it, small or large, I will only let it trigger in me the response of, I'm still alive, you didn't kill me, so I know you're making me stronger. And when you're gone, pain, whatever pain it is, I'm still gonna be here. And I'm gonna be stronger, wiser, more loving, more empathetic to everyone I meet because of you. So as long as you're here, you're my friend, you're my partner. Thank you. And sometimes that feels so good just to say it, that pain will leave by itself. So, those are my thoughts on changing our relationship to pain, because it's here. It comes. It does. You can't bypass that. You can't magic away pain out of your life. You can't do it. But you can change your relationship to it and make it your friend instead of your enemy. Pain doesn't have to be your enemy. It really doesn't. You have the choice. You're that powerful. You can choose to make what was an enemy a friend. You can choose to call your tormentor your healer. So, if you're experiencing pain of any kind, I encourage you to look at things maybe from a different angle. Because you deserve to be able to move through pain, which you are doing, without perpetuating it for yourself, without creating more pain for yourself. You deserve that. So let life throw whatever pains it wants at you. You're strong enough to move through it. But now you're going to be on your own team and not create any more pain for yourself and not perpetuate the pain through unhelpful thought patterns. You can do it. I believe in you. I love you. Have a great day.